Hi, my name is Brian, and I'm the Hip Hop Professor. So today I have actually a TTM return, my first ever foray into dipping my toe into the TTM waters. Um, and really this came about rather organically. Through exploring the YouTube hobby community and channels and watching various TTM returns for various channels. It was one aspect of the hobby I'd never ventured into before, but really it sort of just came naturally because, I do collect Diamond King autographs for selected players. Some of these cards don't show up that often, or some of these, either if they do show up, they're way overpriced. And I, figured, look, if we want to get something done, let's write to the players and see if they won't sign them and send them back to me. And so I did. It was actually over the summer. I sent them in August, and although I just recently got these in hand and showing some of these today here in this video in just a second, most of them I got. It was a pretty quick turnaround. I'd say probably about 4 weeks, and I had heard from all of them. And so we'll talk about how the process went, and I have a couple of cards to show off. So without further ado, let's turn around the camera and let's take a look. All right, so yes, I said TTM, and yes, there's strangely enough, a 1991 score factory set on the screen. So what's that doing here? Well, let me tell you, as I was first getting back into the hobby, one of my goals was to get some rookie cards and some autographs of key players. And one of those players I was targeting was Chipper Jones. And now, Chipper Jones, you've got a bunch of different rookie cards to choose from. You've got his Topps flagship, and you've got his upper deck. I'm rather partial to the Bowman. I like the Bowman just great, but really for some strange reason, I just like the score rookie. And I wanted to buy one, and I looked and saw, well, I can buy a PSA 9, for maybe, $15 or whatever. But then I realized I could buy the entire factory set for, I got this for I think $3 plus like 12 shipping or something like that, or 15 ship. It was between 15 and 20 bucks, delivered for the whole factory set. And plus you get like 10 different Ken Griffey Jr. cards, and you get other things too. So so this is the one that came from this factory set, and it's absolutely stunning. And of course, this had the chance of getting a gem mint grade as well. And well, it's a little bit tricky trying to grade cards from the late 80s and very early 90s, because really it kind of is gem or bust. And so I'm not a big fan of most of my grading submissions and reveals I like to do. I'm grading some of the refractors or the tougher inserts or shiny cards, things like that is what I tend to grade. And not that I'm against it. I think this card would probably come back a 9 just because the vertical centering is a little too thick on the bottom and just a little too, it doesn't look like it's thin on the top compared to the edges left and right, but when you compare the top with the bottom, I feel like that centering is just not it's gonna keep it from gemming, and so that's fine. So I have my really nice copy, my really nice example, and with it, I got all of these amazing cards in the set as well. And so the point is, though, I had all these other cards left over, and well, what do I do with these other ones? Well, it turns out, Mike Mussina does have a rookie card in this set as well. And I thought, if I'm writing to some players to see about getting TTM results, I might as well throw a rookie card in there too, and, see if maybe he might sign that one as well. So I sent one in, and sure enough, I got this back in about here, let's get that little diagonal here. There we are. Got it back in about 3 to 4 weeks, and this is just a beauty. Beautiful. And, this is the kind of a card that's going to show that gorgeous blue Sharpie really, really well. And that's just exactly what I'm looking for. A beautiful 10 auto right there. And this card is just stellar. It's pulled right from that factory set. That's just fantastic. All right, so This is about TTM, so I'm going to go ahead and demote Chipper. Take him back out of there for now. But let's go ahead and talk about the whole reason why I got into this in the first place. It was to get these Diamond King autographs, right? And so I'd seen this card signed a number of times before, and really I wanted to, this is the main reason I wanted to do this, to get this beautiful 94 Diamond Kings with this beautiful cracked ice on the top there, and to get that one autographed. And it was a tremendous success, a rousing success, I would say. So let's go ahead and put this over here. And there were two others that I included as well in my very first foray into TTMs. And here they are. And I put this just in a Mag Pro case and showed the date that I sent them off. The date they got returned was, again, like I said, 3 to 4 weeks. And so another one, and these are, all fairly prominent TTM players, but I was missing. I absolutely love this 92, 93 Diamond King design. And so I wanted the Ryan Sandberg. Now, Ryan Sandberg does have like a 91 Diamond King, and there are a couple in the 80s as well, but this is the one that meets my eye. This is the one that I really wanted to target. And so, yeah, I went ahead and just, just picked this one up for just about $1, $1.50 on eBay. And then got that one sent in. And very, very pleased. All of these, really, they came back very quickly. This was a very, very easy to navigate process. And the last one, for now, is a beautiful Paul Molitor. Also, on these Diamond Kings cards from that span of years, 92, 93. And I always forget which year is which until I flip it over in the back and see whether it's a blue back or a green back. But, yeah, so Molitor's 92. There you go. And Sandberg's 93. Even though they say 91 and 92 on the bottom of them respectively, that's because those cards came out in like December of the year before. So technically they were still in the previous year. But just really, really happy with how everything here turned out. The one other that I did submit 4 at the same time. And the last one I submitted was for Larry Walker. And now Larry Walker does have, for a very modest donation, I think it's $25. You can have a donation. You can sign it. I got my card sent back to me because he doesn't accept cash, and I guess I didn't read the fine print carefully enough. Whoops, that's my bad. But hey, I'm new to this. I'm dipping my toe in. There, mistakes will be made. That's okay. So went ahead and just got that sent back out. And that is currently still out. And so if and when I get that returned, there will be another follow-up to this. And as far as TTMs, am I going to continue doing more TTMs in the future? Well, I'll tell you what, if most experiences are as smooth as this, I don't really see a reason why not to. Yeah, it's a little bit of work up front, and you've got to, prepare your things and get your self-addressed stamped envelopes ready. And I did include a handwritten note for each one. And so, yeah, these things do take some time, but but I'll say the payoff here, the addition to this collection, boy, these are these are just stunning cards, and I couldn't be happier with the whole with the process, as a whole. So thanks for coming with me, and have a great day.